Hello, I am Ethel Pérez Ramírez. I am a teacher of English at Escuela Superior Huejutla. This is the presentation, Considerations and Types of Questions in Listening. This presentation is part of the course TOEFL IBT Preparation course. This is part 5 and contains some important considerations and the types of questions that you will find in the listening section. Let's get into it. These are some considerations that you will have to take into account before you take the test. You will have 20 minutes to answer the questions in the listening section. This does not include the time you spend listening to the conversations or lectures. All in all, you will have 60 minutes to complete this part. The conversations are between two speakers. One of them is always a student, and the other could be a professor, a teacher assistant, a librarian, and so on. They take place on a college campus, and that could be a classroom building, a dormitory, a cafeteria, and so on. They are about university life. Authentic language is used in the conversations and lecture. So that's what you will expect to hear. These are the types of questions that you will find in the listening section. Standard multiple choice questions. Main topic questions. They ask you what the topic or what the conversation or lecture is generally about. Main purpose questions. These ask you why these people are having this conversation or the lecture. Factual questions. They ask about details or some specific information in the conversations or lecture. Negative factual questions. These ask you to choose which of the choices is not given in the lecture or in the conversations. Inference questions. In these questions, you will have to draw conclusions about what you hear. Purpose questions. Why are these people having this conversation? Method questions. In this part, you will have to explain how the speaker accomplishes something in the conversation or the lecture. Attitude questions. They ask you about how the speaker feels or thinks about some idea or opinion. Questions with multiple answers. Some of the factual or negative factual questions have more than one answer. You will have to pick 2 or more choices, and you will hear how many choices you will have to pick. In the replay questions, they are going to replay a short part of the conversation or the lecture, and then they will ask you about it. Matching questions. They will ask you to match some information with a general category. Ordering questions. In this part, you will have to put in order some events or steps. Complete the chart questions. They test your ability to categorize the information given in the conversation or the lecture. Remember, in the listening part of the TOEFL IBT, you are allowed to take notes. Those notes will be very helpful when you answer the questions. Thank you for watching, and remember to check all the iTunes recordings that will help you through several activities and subjects.
Este video es presentado por el Sistema Ciencia Garza Educativa de la Universidad Autónoma del Estado de Hidalgo.